Hello! Today I wanted to share with you guys something that I hadn't really thought about a whole lot, but my husband mentioned, wow, that's such a cool idea. I never would have thought of that. And so I thought, well, what the heck, I'll share with you guys. maybe it will be a cool idea for you. So this idea is something I kind of started like 3 months ago, I think. After I kind of initially went through my makeup, I had a lot of makeup. If you've seen my previous videos, you know that I used to do more like beauty kind of related videos, and I don't necessarily want to do that all the time. I did a whole video on this. Anyway, I wanted to do a video talking about kind of my makeup structure now. There was a bag of things which I have that were all things that I really like but I don't really use on a daily basis, but I was afraid if I got rid of them then I would rebuy them. And so what I decided to do is I have this bag of things, and this sits kind of in my cupboard in my bathroom. It's there so like if I feel the urge that like, oh, I want to buy something new, I want to buy a new eyeshadow, or I want to like buy a new foundation or lipstick, whatever, I first shop this bag. And it's kind of a fun idea if you're kind of trying to get your makeup like down to a small bag. It's kind of a cool way to like not throw everything out. Like you keep the things that you really like but things that you don't use usually, and then you can kind of like slowly whittle it down, you know what I mean? That's kind of my goal. I don't want to have all of this makeup, I really don't. But there are some things that are kind of random that I use for those random things that crop up. And so at some point I may just end up getting rid of this bag if I don't get into it. Like then I'll probably just slowly go through those things, but for now this has been a really good method for me. So I wanted to kind of share what I'm doing today, and that is I'm going to take kind of this is my makeup bag that I use like regularly. Basically I want to whittle that down to this size of bag. So I want this little bag to be like my everyday stuff that I use like no matter what every single day, or things that I tend to use every day. And I can change this up. Like if I'm just really, like right now I'm wearing this kind of shimmery metallic-y eyeshadow because like with the holiday season going on, I'm really into shimmery eyeshadow. But most of the year I don't really gravitate towards shimmery eyeshadow. But since I'm wearing this right now, what I'll probably end up doing is keeping that shimmery eyeshadow in this bag. And then like once the season's over and once I'm kind of over the shimmery eyeshadow, I can swap it out for something that's matte. But this way I'm kind of keeping things like in a small bag that I can just grab and go if I'm going on a trip. But basically the point of this is so that I don't have to like every single morning look at this and be overwhelmed. This was a thought I had when I was thinking about this concept. I used to work with kids for like 11 years. When I worked with toddlers and like younger children and stuff, was like we would rotate toys. So we'd have like toys in bins that we would rotate out, but we never brought everything out at once, you know? And that's kind of my concept like for myself. I know I'm not like a kid, but I feel like my brain is similar to that in that I get overwhelmed with choices, and that's something I'm really learning about myself. And so having like all of these things like at my disposal every single day is just overwhelming for me. I don't want to do my makeup. Like it's just too much for me. And so by whittling it down basically to where I don't really have choices, and this is like my everyday stuff that I can just grab if I want to, that I feel like is going to keep me from having like that choice anxiety. And then on top of that, I tend to just like not really appreciate things as much when they're always available to me. So like with these, for example, the novelty of like being able to like, oh, I'm gonna shop my makeup today and see if I can find anything fun. Like I couldn't even tell you what's in this bag. If I wasn't looking in it, I couldn't tell you. And that's kind of a fun thing. Like it takes away that novelty, I guess, when you just always have it at your disposal. And so it's kind of like a fun way to like bring some excitement into your life without like overwhelming yourself, you know what I mean? So I will stop babbling and we'll just start like trying to sort this, and I will show you guys kind of what I'm doing. Alrighty. Okay, so I'm going to be pulling out items from this bag to put into my everyday makeup bag. So I'll start off with these face products here. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull out all of my face products, and then I will sort out the things that I use every day. Okay, so these are the things that I had in my, I called them my face products, but it was my cream products. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the things here that I use every single day. So next I'm going to go after the powder products here. So I'll just take all these guys out. Next, I'm going to grab out all of these products. These are all like pencil products and like mascaras and stuff. So grab those. So next is the, brushes. So I don't want to make a huge mess out of brushes here. So let's see what I have that needs brushes. So eyeshadow. These eyeshadows, this one I use like this fluffy brush for, so we'll set that there. And then this one I just use my finger for, so I don't need a brush for that one. And I have been using this one to smudge underneath my lash line. That's it. Wow, well that was easy. Here's my little everyday makeup bag, so I'll set that aside. This will be really handy. And then, let's see what I can do here with all this other stuff. Okay, so there's a lot more than I thought there was. We'll see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit all this in here, but I will see what I can figure out. Try to work some magic here. So in general, how I like to structure my bag is like cream type products here, and then powder type products here, and then pencil-y type stuff here. So I guess we'll see if I can even fit all of this. Alright, so there you have it. This is my little shoppable makeup bag that I created for myself with all my extras and stuff that I didn't want to get rid of yet, things I thought I would buy eventually if I didn't have them, and they're things I already had bought, so here we go. Then it can all seal up into this bag, and between that and these I have some fun makeup, and then this is my everyday stuff.